Before we get to the vaccine issue, what are you seeing in your hospital in terms of COVID case counts? How are they trending?
We are so pleased to say that we are trending down, and it is almost as low as it's ever been since the beginning of the crisis. So we're very, very happy that what's happening across the country, we're seeing the same thing here at Howard University Hospital. The COVID cases are low and they're less critical.
And you attribute that to what exactly?
So the science behind it might say, well, we are getting vaccines, or well, people are starting to make sure that they are masking and social distancing. Washington, D.C. has always done a very, very good job of making sure that we have those constraints around us so that we can be safe. So I don't know the exact magic bullet, but I'm glad to see it.
Let's go to the topic at hand, which is the sort of fear that people in the Black community and in Latin communities have of getting the vaccine, this vaccine, really any vaccine. And I have to say I'm ashamed that I did not know the deep historical reasons for this at all. And it broke my heart when I heard them because it once again shows that so much of what has happened in our country has been unequal and unjust. Talk to us why people in the Black community are as hesitant as they are.
That's right, Tyler. There's a lot of history around how healthcare disparity has just been so different from its very beginning. Did they receive, were there access to the healthcare? And when they did get it, were they treated just as fair? And of course, the Tuskegee experiments, I've heard language, they will not experiment on me with this vaccine. I've heard language, but what about this? And then social media, the amount of misinformation that still continues to fly around social media hits the Black and brown community even deeper. And so there's mistrust in healthcare completely. But I have a lot of talking points that I've used to discuss just that.
So a concern is that people, the Tuskegee, take us a little deeper there, that those airmen were used as test cases.
Yes, to their deaths. So they were tested and untreated. It was what was going on was treatable. And they said, oh, let's just watch them, see what happens till they die, and did not give them that treatment. And they even included some Black and brown people, some Black people, to say, yes, this is a good research. Let's sign up for this, And so there was this insidious usage of our own people in this experiment. It was evil at its best, and people still talk about it. I don't know anyone that doesn't know, who's an adult, who doesn't know about the Tuskegee experiments. So when vaccines came along, they were like, wait.
As I say, I'm ashamed that I did not know about it until I got a little smarter. I still got a long way to go, obviously. Tell us what you've been doing to counteract this reticence or hesitance. I understand you've gotten the vaccine and have gone into your hospital. Have you seen this logjam or blockage breaking a little bit so that more people are willing to get the vaccine?
Well, most of last year, we were treating COVID. And then when there was the concept that a vaccine might be available, I was excited. I had a meeting with all of my leaders. It's over 100 leaders on a Zoom call. I'm talking about the vaccine. And they were like, in the chat room, what about Tuskegee? What about this? I won't do it. And so I knew then that we had to really inform our team members, our leaders, and our staff. And then they started saying, but if you take it, I'll take it. We started every day sending out Q&As, information. What about this? How was it studied? How was that? Because we did a study and 70% of our staff members did not want to take it. 70. We are now over 50% have already taken it. We've swung the other direction because of information, and it was one-on-one information. Someone was concerned about research. Someone needed to understand. And then I told them, do you today see braces on their legs and people in wheelchairs and iron lungs? Those who have been around a while, they go, no, that's polio. And I said, well, what fixed that? A successful vaccine. I said, we have to understand this is not an American problem. This is not a Black problem. This is a worldwide pandemic, and the vaccine is a worldwide solution.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.